Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Football Guide and Analysis. Today we will discuss about UEFA Champions League final match between Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain. This is the final match in European soccer's richest and grandest club competition, Champions League. So whoever wins today will lift the trophy. Bayern is chasing its sixth Champions League title after 2013, and PSG is appearing in the final for the first time and hoping to become only the second French club to lift the trophy after Olympique Marseille. The final match will be played at Benfica's stadium in Lisbon, Portugal. Bayern Munich has already thumped Barcelona and another French club, Lyon, in Lisbon. PSG's star-studded Qatari finance team advanced with a late rally against Italy's Atalanta and a comprehensive dismissal of Germany's second-best entry, RB Leipzig. PSG has won 7 straight French titles and Bayern Munich has won 8 in a row in Germany. So unlike Bayern, who can field a handful of players who were present when they last won the Champions League in 2013, PSG have never played in the Champions League final before this season. Bayern Munich and PSG have met 8 times previously, all in the UEFA Champions League group stage. PSG have won 5 of the matches and Bayern winning the other 3, including the most recent game in December 2017, where Bayern won the match with 4-0 scoreline. Bayern have reached their 11th European Cup or Champions League final with only Real Madrid playing on more. So let's have a look at Bayern's possible formation. Possible formation for Bayern is 4-2-3-1, whereas PSG might play with the same formation from their last semi-final match against RB Leipzig, which is 4-3-3. Let's have a look of Bayern's possible lineup. Manuel Neuer will start in goal. Joshua Kimmich will resume as right back position as Benjamin Pavard may start on the bench. Jerome Boateng is expected to be fit after having a stretched muscle against Leo. David Alaba will be there in another CB position, and Canadian left back Alphonso Davies, the most prominent, most dangerous of the year and most dangerous player to watch out in the final, will start in left back position. Then they have Leo Goretzka and Thiago Alcantara in the midfield. Thiago Alcantara, a transfer target for Liverpool, may well be wearing Bayern's colours for the final time after declaring his desire to leave the club. The same can also be said for Felipe Coutinho, whose loan spell from Barcelona is due to end with this game. So in center we can see Thomas Muller. Up top, Robert Lewandowski is looking for a hat-trick to beat Cristiano Ronaldo's record of 17 goals in a Champions League campaign. He will be partnered with Serge Gnabry, while Ivan Perisic or Kingsley Coman will compete for the left wing spot. Lewandowski and his team will produce the better chances to disrupt PSG's defense with their brand of attacking football. So here we can see Kimmich and Davies will attack from these two flanks. And PSG's left wing is comparatively weaker because of Leonardo Paredes. And Kimmich will take that opportunity to run down that flank as he has done in earlier matches. Gnabry and Muller will play in this region, Lewandowski and Lewandowski, where Goretzka and Alcantara provides the forward passes. So if PSG allows Bayern to play like this, then Bayern will run through PSG's defense and we can see many goals, as we have seen in Bayern's previous matches in this UCL. Now let's have a look at PSG's lineup. Keylor Navas will return in goal after he suffered an injury. Thiago Silva is the key man in the defense, who will partner with Kimpembe. Juan Bernat and Thilo Kehrer will start on left and right back as expected. PSG have a moderate midfield with Marquinhos, Paredes and ex-Manchester United player Ander Herrera. But in semi-final match, we got a chance to see Marco Verratti coming as a substitute. So there might be a chance to see Verratti from the start of the match because Verratti is a far better player than Ander Herrera any day. Then we can see PSG's high budget attack in Neymar, Mbappe and Angel Di Maria. So this is PSG's possible first lineup of today's match. So positives for Bayern. They plays a high line attack with high press football, which allows them to score many goals. Muller, Lewandowski, Perisic, Gnabry, all are the main players of their high line attack. And PSG defense is also a weak one because Kimpembe is not much experienced at all. PSG only relies on Thiago Silva mostly. So Bayern also have a better bench strength. So they can do better substitution in the second half of the match. We have seen in all the previous matches where the substitute came and changed the color of the match. Now the positives for PSG. The main positive for PSG is their attack. They have the second highest attacking lineup in Europe after Bayern. And another positive point is if Marco Verratti plays from the start, then there will be another positive point in PSG's point of view. And Keylor Navas will also return in goal. Yes, Bayern have huge threats from PSG. So these are the threats from PSG's side, which Bayern should avoid. Mbappe came as a substitute in Atalanta match and changed the game in PSG's favor. So he is the one Bayern should pocket with Davies or else he will run riot in Bayern's defense. The next threat is Neymar, who single-handedly changed the quarterfinal game in last 3 minutes. And another thing that is when Verratti, Neymar and Di Maria starts an attack that demolishes opponent defense. We have seen that earlier also. So Verratti combining with Neymar and Di Maria can tear away Bayern's defense. So these are the threats Bayern should look on or else they will lose the match. So in my opinion, Bayern should win this tie with 4-2 scoreline. What do you think? You can comment that. So this was the preview and analysis of today's match. If you like the video, then please like, share and subscribe and press the bell button to receive notifications.